So here at 205 East Heyman Boulevard, the site of an unfortunate grilling accident. Grill turned into fire. Eventually a deck caught on fire, and obviously, as you can see here, the house caught on fire too. So obviously the fire department's been here. In fact, there's even some damage to the adjacent property. That siding has been melted. This deck may not be structurally sound anymore, so I'm gonna be careful here. We've lost the soffit all around the house, not just in this location. When you have a fire like this, there's not just fire damage, there's a tremendous amount of smoke damage. And I'll go ahead and show you that. So, got a few agave plants right there, they didn't make it. And you kind of see some of the damage here. There's a tremendous amount of roof damage. The fire poked my head into the attic, and I'll bring you in there too. Burnt up the air handler unit, burnt up a lot of the roof as the fire was climbing. So you can get an idea here of the char on these structural pilings. Chairs that have just literally disintegrated and melted. They were heavy plastic. There's the grill. There's tanks. So the tenant had mentioned that he had changed tanks. There was one full tank, so he had a full tank of gas that went on fire. This tank right here that was taken off was left in the on position. So if it was fully empty, that would have been okay, but it may not have been fully empty. So what I want to do now is, take you on in. And you can kind of start to see up in these soffit vents right here that even though this is not an affected side of the house, sorry, not that one, that high one, there's a tremendous amount of soot that has went into that attic that is all over the entire house. Let's see if anything happened in the laundry room here. I haven't checked it yet. Doesn't look too bad in there. So what I was showing you from below, this is the exact opposite side of the house. And obviously videos only show so much. There's no electric on in here, so I can't really magnify what's going on. You can see all the lights. They appear like they're burnt out. That is smoke and soot. You can see up here in the AC ducts, there's a lot of smoke all the way to the front of the house. There was a video, showing smoke coming out the front of this house. So we have that, and I'm gonna take you right on through. I'm gonna take you above the roof line right here. I'm gonna stick you through the roof, because when you have a fire like this, the fire department comes in and eventually they cut holes in your roof to vent it. You get a very unique opportunity here to get pushed through the roof. So there you go. You've exited the Bohemian Bungalow. You can see up here as well all the damage to the ductwork. It's completely melted. The air handler unit is destroyed. And this whole attic has a tremendous amount of char all the way up to the front. This spot that I'm standing in right now is absolutely on fire. They're just coming down the hall here. Unfortunately, the flames did not enter here, but we did get a tremendous amount of damage. Regardless, because smoke penetrates all porous surfaces. So now this is the view of that room as you go out to the back deck, which is charred there. So maybe I can sneak on through here. That's what a TV looks like after a pretty serious fire. I'm gonna try to go through here. It's ironic, this piece of wicker made it, but again, you can see the complete exposure to the outside. That is the outside with the roof having tremendous amounts of damage. You know, this building was in order. It has hardwired, there it is right there, hardwired smoke alarm in every room. So that was probably the first one to go off right there. You know, kind of ironic too, you come over here and almost looks like you can jump into bed, but it smells and it stinks. And as this kind of shows you right here, there is soot all over this house. Even though this bathroom was untouched, it was touched by a tremendous amount of smoke. The walls have smoke stains on them. That's a good indication of one right there. Here you can see here the tile on the floor. There's soot everywhere. So what I'll do next is I'll take you up on the roof, show you the roof there. That's just all black soot on that nice new tile. And then I'll take you downstairs, and that should pretty much cover the house. Fire department used this access, so there's a lot of soot on it. Can't really see over there, but you can start to see the holes that I just poked you through. There's more of them on the other side of the house. That's the view from the top. A lot of people were going to get to enjoy a nice vacation this year, but that's unfortunately not the case. And so the last part of the property is the enclosure. So that's the Bohemian Bungalow right there. And we don't know how long she's going to be out. I have to guess on the minimum side of things, at least half a year. So in here there was, some damage. Nothing there was nothing crazy, but obviously the fire broke through this window, started to light some of these items on fire. You can see all the soot on that popcorn ceiling there, heavy texture, and a lot of electrical is burnt as well. So that's it. So that's the video I have for right now. Hope you can learn some things from it. That's that.